Sanbonani and welcome to Create Black. My name is Bulelo Inkosazana Kwamyeni and thank you so much for joining me today. So on the last video, I spoke about how June 16 represents the power of the collective. However, I did not speak about the energy of the season, which is something I'd like to talk about today. So, June 16 falls in the month of June, obviously, and it also is the season of Sekhmet. If you don't know who Sekhmet is, she is one of the ancient Kemet deities, and she's one of them who represents the zodiac wheel, basically. So this is her season, right? So Sekhmet is the daughter of Ra, and she was sent to earth to destroy whatever wasn't in alignment with the laws of Ma'at. She was sent by Ra because at that time, Ra was sad that humans are beginning to slowly move away from righteousness. They are beginning to forget themselves, right? So he sent his daughter, Ra, to sort of restore order, right? So what Sekhmet did was she went on a rampage and of course kept to the promise she made to her father to destroy whatever wasn't in alignment with the laws of Ma'at. However, she became power hungry. She became bloodthirsty. That's actually the word I was looking for. So what she did was now she went on a rampage and destroyed humanity. And Ra couldn't control her at that moment. So what they then decided to do was to pour wine, red wine. And they knew that she was going to take that direction. So when she was out on one of her quests, she saw this red blood across. So she drank it, not knowing that it's actually wine. So she drank it and eventually fell into a deep sleep. And that's how they were able to tame her. So this season represents the warrior energy. It is also a season that is known for healing, body alignment. So whatever body diseases or whatever it is that people have, they heal it mostly around this time. Well, that's what used to happen back in the day. So this is a very good season to heal yourself. And this is also a season where you see the rage of the deity. It's also the season where you see her destroying whatever is in alignment with the laws of Ma'at. And June 16, 1976 represented that warrior element of Sekhmet because the students at that time did not want Bantu education. They realized that it served no purpose except to make them slaves. So they wanted it destroyed. And this is the energy that they tapped into, knowingly or unknowingly. They tapped into the energy of Sekhmet in order to destroy the Bantu education that existed in that time. So when the Boers fought back or the apartheid regime fought back, they possessed the power of Sekhmet. They came together as a collective and they fought back. Yes, a lot of people lost their lives, but their spirits fought. They died in battle. And One of the things that used to happen in ancient Kemet is that whenever warriors were going into battle, they would evoke or chant incantations of Sekhmet, because she is seen as a goddess that is able to fight, that is able to destroy. She is a lioness. And if you have ever studied a lioness, you know how it hunts, how they remain as a collective and they hunt together and they take down their prey. So this is the energy that ancient people from Kemet evoked whenever they went into battle. They recited or chanted the incantations of Sekhmet in order to help them fight and destroy the enemy. So in June 1976, the youth of that time used the power of Sekhmet to destroy the apartheid regime. And I don't even think that a majority of them were aware of the energy or the power that they were tapping into, but they collectively worked together and they collectively tapped into the energy of this season, which is to heal or destroy. Heal in a sense of, the first step of healing is to acknowledge. You need to first acknowledge what the problem is, which is exactly what the youth of that time did. They acknowledged the problem that, this kind of education is making us slaves. We need to get rid of it. We no longer want to be controlled or even to be taught in a language that does not even represent us as a people. So they came together and they collectively, together fought back. They didn't have weapons. All they had was their energy, right? However, they were able to go down in history and they were able to change everything, which is why even today, some of the things in our country have changed because of their power, because they tapped into the energy of the deity Sekhmet. So we are about to end the season. So as we end this season, the first thing that I'd like us to remember is to ask yourself, how can I heal myself? To acknowledge whatever is not in alignment with the greater good. And then thirdly, I would like us to also use the energy of Sekhmet to change the lives of the collective. So that's just it for today. And thank you so much for joining me. And remember to like, subscribe, comment, and don't forget to be a grounding flavor.